Wow, 2022 is almost over, and what a year it was. So many things happened both in the world and to me. I got this cool coffee mug. Oh wow, this is a cool coffee mug. I'm inside the coffee mug. But 2022 also left us asking a lot of questions, like what were the best games of the year? Who killed Hannibal? And how can I go on living knowing that I will never amount to anything? Well, while no one will ever be able to answer the latter two questions, I am here today to answer the first. And as I did last year, I come bearing the most convoluted mess of a ranking system humanly imaginable, because what is Blurbs if not an ever-vigilant tire fire? These are the top 3 games that I didn't play in 2022, but I wish I did, the top 3 games that I did play in 2022, but that didn't come out in 2022, and finally, the top 3 games of 2022. An empty wallet and a full schedule means that I didn't have enough time or money to play all of the games that I wanted to, but that doesn't keep these games from being high on my video game priority list. The top 3 games I didn't play this year, but I wish I did, are God of War, Neon White, and Kirby and the Forgotten Land. There isn't much to elaborate on here other than saying that I have heard and seen great things from all 3, and I do plan on playing them when I get the opportunity. If you're frustrated to now learn that God of War won't be my game of the year, take solace in knowing that instead of purchasing God of War, I purchased Call of Duty. I'm unpredictable, I'm wild, and I'm not like the other girls. Now for the top 3 games that I did play in 2022, but that didn't come out in 2022. Number 3, TOEM. TOEM was a free PS Plus game for the month of August, and I had very little interest in it, but found myself clicking the download button inexplicably. After booting it up and playing through the first little hub world, I quickly fell in love with its adorable world, funny characters, and collect-a-thon photo hunt. I found myself searching for every stamp and trophy because I simply wanted to spend the maximum amount of time in this world. It is an incredibly simple game, but that is a big part of its appeal. It is so charming in its approach that you will find yourself smiling over seemingly ordinary interactions. And because of all that, TOEM became the first game that I ever platinumed. If you think that TOEM sounds like a great game, then go find your friends and show it TOEM. You see what I did there? It's funny because you don't have friends. Number 2, Fortnite. Wait! Please don't click away. I know, Fortnite is an old game and it probably is for kids, but I have a good reason here. Fortnite has really developed into something special over the last few years. As other battle royales seek to take its mantle, Fortnite focuses solely on one main mantra: just have fun. It is an idea so central to what Fortnite means in the gaming sphere. It is fun, and by just being fun, it pulls back players year after year. It doesn't trifle itself with being hardcore or being ultra balanced and competitive, but rather just creates spaces for the player to enjoy, to experiment, and to compete. It is exactly what a good multiplayer game should be. It is fun. And as I see other players coming back after years away or finding it just now for the first time, I am elated for the future of Fortnite. Number 1, Death's Door. Last year, Death's Door was on my games I didn't get the chance to play yet list, and man oh man was I missing out. Death's Door quickly became the second best game I played this year. It was a wonderful adventure through a unique world filled with characters I couldn't get enough of. The gameplay was quite simple, but its quick pace and evolving variety made it a treat to engage within. Its world is beautiful as the player is treated to brilliant lighting, clouds roll overhead and lights glow with life. The music then backs the beauty of the world with calming chimes that intensify as you face off against a wide variety of expertly crafted bosses. Death's Door is a treat, and I am very excited to play through it all again whenever I get back to my backlog. Finally, we have arrived at my top 3 games of 2022. These 3 are games that stood out for their excellence in a crowd of already really good games. Number 3, TUNIC. TUNIC captured the wonder that was held by the games I played as a child. Every discovery in the world of TUNIC drops your jaw to the floor. Every breakthrough lightens up the world as it peels back more layers, and every victory feels so well earned as the difficulty weighs heavy on the player. That difficulty weighs so much on the player, in fact, that I never actually beat TUNIC. I got stuck on a really hard boss and I haven't worked up the courage to go back. Even without overcoming its world, TUNIC still left an incredibly heavy mark on me. Its brilliant level design and excellent isometric style pushing its quality just that much farther. TUNIC is a world best taken in handfuls, and I've still got a few left to scoop up. Number 2, Stray. I absolutely loved the futuristic, post-apocalyptic, overgrown, dilapidated city that Stray takes place in. Exploring that world from a cat's perspective was something so unique and beautiful as you bound from surface to surface, maneuvering through a world in a way never done before. It's charming robots constantly giving you a reason to keep pushing, a reason to save this world, open the roof and go back home. Robots who are written with more humanity than most video game humans are. Uncovering the mysteries of this lost city and the past is an absolute treat, taking time along the way to soak up the atmosphere and relax. Stray is lo-fi beats to study to, the video game, and I mean that in the best possible way. Number 1, Elden Ring. Just like last year, the game of the year for me was also the game of the year at the Game Awards. I have been a die-hard From Software fan since I stepped into the world of Bloodborne back in 2015. Elden Ring was a culmination of all that I have come to love about their games, but on a massive scale. Elden Ring took over my life when it released, as I experimented with builds of fire and blood, attempted to uncover the incredibly dense and expertly crafted story, stumbled through its astoundingly crafted open world, and then did it all again. Discovering just how deep those caverns go, it is mind-boggling how good this game is, how dense its areas are, how creative its bosses are, how nuanced its mechanics are, how cool it all is to take in. There is far too much to say about Elden Ring, so just go play it yourself. And when you inevitably lose to a boss and get frustrated by its difficulty, go exploring. Get stronger, learn more, see why people love it so much. I have never played a game anything like Elden Ring before, and I most likely never will again. Elden Ring was the best game of 2022. Well, that was it. That was my convoluted way of telling you about all of the games that I really enjoyed playing this year, and I would absolutely love if you left your own version of this list down in the comments below. Please! I really want to know! One last thing that I'd really like to say is,
thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate